Hello, everyone, and welcome back again. Today, I want to share a powerful story that might just change how you look at the challenges you are facing. It's an old tale, but its lesson is more relevant today than ever. Imagine two little frogs, the best of friends, living their best life in a beautiful green swamp. But one scorching summer, their home dried up completely. They had no choice but to leave and find a new place to live. After a long, exhausting journey across the hot, dusty countryside, they finally spotted a large farmhouse. "We're saved," they thought, hopping inside, desperate to find water. Instead of a puddle, they took a wrong leap and tumbled straight into a huge, deep jar of cream left on the kitchen counter. Panic set in immediately. They started paddling for their lives, but the smooth glass walls of the jar offered no escape. They tried to jump, but the thick cream held them back, and the top of the jar was just too far away. They were trapped. One of the frogs, who always tended to see the worst in things, quickly gave up. "It's hopeless, my friend," he croaked, barely keeping his head above the cream. "We can't climb, we can't jump. We're doomed. We might as well just let go and get it over with." But the second frog was a fighter. "Don't you dare say that!" he shouted back, kicking his legs with all his might. "Keep kicking! We can't give up! As long as we're breathing, there's a chance. Where there is life, there is hope." So, they both kicked and churned in the thick, heavy cream. The hopeful frog kept repeating his mantra, pouring every last bit of his energy into staying afloat. But his friend just grew more and more certain that their situation was impossible. Every time he paused to rest, the cream would suck him down. "I told you it was useless," he cried, his voice getting weaker. Finally, exhausted and completely defeated, he let out one last sigh, stopped kicking, and sank beneath the surface. The second frog was now all alone. He watched his friend disappear, but instead of giving in to grief and despair, something inside him hardened. He refused to give up. He just kept kicking. He kicked and kicked and kicked. He wasn't just trying to stay afloat anymore. He was kicking out of pure, stubborn defiance. He kicked with such relentless, furious energy that something incredible began to happen. The cream around him started to change. His constant churning was turning the liquid into something solid. All of a sudden, the frog felt something firm beneath his feet. He wasn't swimming anymore. He was standing on a solid yellow island he had created himself. It was a pat of butter. With a final, triumphant leap from his new platform, he easily cleared the rim of the jar and landed safely on the kitchen floor. He had saved himself through his own tireless, determined effort. The lesson of this story isn't just about being optimistic. Hope is important, but it's not enough on its own. This story teaches us that true change comes from action. It's about the power of persistence. By refusing to quit, by putting in the work even when it feels pointless, you can literally transform your situation. So whatever you're facing right now, remember the little frog. Just keep kicking. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that I hope will inspire and motivate you. See you in the next video.